welcome to the Mercer University campus. We're here for a really exciting announcement. I think you all know what we're going to announce, but we're here to announce the new leader of the Mercer men's and women's tennis program. And I'm glad to see a lot of familiar faces in the community as well as the media, and thank you for your attendance. I see a lot of the members of the respective teams, and I'm glad you're here and could make it during the busy summertime when you're a student. I know how busy the summers were for me. But we're really excited from a staff, all the way from myself to Sybil, all the way down to our everybody in our department, to announce that we will be naming Eric Hayes as our new men's and women's coach. And Eric is a very, very impressive individual, and I say that more than I mean coach, because coach is what he does, but the character and the individual that I've gotten to know and that I've gotten reference checks on everybody else has really spoke volumes for his intensity to not only win, but to win in all the facets that we always talk about at Mercer, and that is to win on the classroom, to win on the court, and then importantly, win in the ultimate game of building leaders, both men and women, for tomorrow. And we're glad Lisa and Marley are here, and we welcome y'all. And I told you just call any of us anytime that you need any help in this transition, because we're a big family, and we want to embrace you as soon as we can and get you into the Mercer world. So, but Eric has a plethora of experience. Eric, I'm going to do this from memory, but has been a head coach since the time he was 23 years old. He was named the head coach at the University of Kansas. Along that way, he's been a head coach at South Florida, NC State, and Troy. Did I leave anybody out? That's it. He's been at Troy the past 11 years, and Troy in itself is a great institution and a great athletic program. We've had, Eric spent some time in this conference. A lot of people remember Troy used to be a member of the Atlantic Sun up until '05, I believe. And Eric won some championships while he was in the Atlantic Sun, coaching the two teams, and he's brought home Sun Belt championships. So enough about me talking. It's all about Eric and his vision for this program. But when I told him, when he took this program over, when he agreed to become it, he kind of asked what my expectations were. And right off the bat, I said unequivocally is to build a program that we can be proud of in every facet. And the first one would be academics. And we all know that ultimately is what we're here for. We're here to build student athletes, not just athletes. So academics, first and foremost, is our priority. But I know Eric, and I know his success, and he'll combine great academics with a very successful athletic program. So I'm pleased to welcome to the stage Mr. Eric Hayes, and he'll say a few words.
Well, Jim, thank you very much. First, it's not very common you have a press conference for a college tennis coach. I want to thank Andy for doing this. It's a nice welcome for my family, and I want to thank President Underwood, Jim, and especially Sybil Blaylock. I've known Sybil. I used to be on the NCAA committee when I was at NC State, and I've known her for over 20 years, and that's how this thing kind of started. One big thing, I'm going to be short, is I've been coaching 25 years. It's been a while, but I started young. One thing I do is when we go on trips and we make, anywhere I go, I always walk around the campus. And the first thing I try to do is look at the campus through like a recruit's eyes. And the school either has that wow factor or doesn't have that factor. And one thing I noticed here, like Jim said, we were here in 2004 with our women's team. We won the championship, and I looked around the campus, and I can tell you right now, this school has that wow factor now. Not that it didn't then, but I'm very impressed by it. I know we can recruit here. My coach at Clemson said it used to take three things to make a well-rounded player. That was having ability, desire, and an opportunity. And I hope y'all have that ability and desire. We have some players here. That's my job to find those players, but I know we can offer that opportunity here at Mercer without a doubt. I'll tell you from day one, not just for the players that are here, it will be a privilege to be on this program, on this team. Nothing will be taken for granted. Not athletes as a whole. Tennis players, I'll be honest with you. You know, might come from some affluent families, this and that. When they grow up, things might be done for them. Nothing will be taken for granted in this program, from the staff all the way down to the people that clean those courts. We're going to take a lot of pride in that program. I can assure you this right now. We still got to recruit some. We have a great core here, but I can assure you by the end of September, we'll be the fittest team in America. You understand me? The fittest team. No, that's something we can control. You know, we got to recruit. We got to get more players, and you can only control certain things. But I tell you right now, we will be the fittest team. We'll start at 5:20 whenever school starts. We'll be within those 20 hours. We'll use every second of those 20 hours. But we'll make sure, because when you're fit, you can accomplish things that will blow your mind. And we're here to win championships. We're here to get that APR up by 1,000. The landscape has changed. When I started coaching, we didn't have the APR. We could train players like crazy. There were no limitations. It's changed now. And what I have to do is recruit players that have very high academic achievement needs, and that's going to translate over into the athletic success we're going to have. Also, one thing that really blew me away here was the tennis community with the Macon Tennis Association, the membership. I'm glad Jamie Kaplan's here. I'm going to work very closely with her with some things we're going to do in the community. We're going to get the program very involved in the community with the children, doing pro-ams, things like that. I tell you what, I'm pumped up. I'm getting a nice lather going here because I don't wear this except at funerals or interviews, and it's and I don't go to too many of those. So, and one other thing and I meant to say this in the beginning, I really got to thank Troy University, specifically Dr. Jack Hawkins. He's the chancellor of the university. It was a very hard decision to leave there. They've treated me very well, and but for my family and I, and as soon as I met Jim and met the people here, I was blown away, and we're here to get it done. And I appreciate you having me, Jim.
All right.
Well, the more I started talking to Sybil Blaylock, I started looking at the university and looking at what they offer academically. I know athletically what Mercer's done, and I know about the move to the Southern Conference, but you know, I always look at things through like a recruiting eye or a recruit's eye. And after I came here and looked at the campus, looked at the facilities, looked at the support, especially for tennis in the community, it started to be a no-brainer. Well, I'm aggressive. I mean, I'm old school. You know, I do like building programs, but I definitely want to sustain a program and keep it there. And for me, this isn't, I've been at Troy for 11 years. It was very hard to leave there. This isn't the type of place I'm coming just to do something and move on like some younger coaches have done. I mean, I will run through a brick wall for my team, but I expect them as well to give me everything they got, show up on time. That's my two rules. We want to win conference championships. We want to win Southern Conference championships. We want to make a run this year in the A Sun, and we definitely want to be nationally competitive. My goal is, if we do not win a conference championship, be in position at least to get an at-large bid. You know, like baseball did here this year, and I know basketball has been very successful. That's our goal.